did my best to notice when the call came down the line to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind, and sometimes
we're almost halfway there, and I'm already amazed at how much progress there's been. There's been a tremendous amount of progress in the last month, so thank you very much. We're going to go over some of that today just to update everyone. The format of the meeting today is we're going to recap on the progress. So we'll have updates from the various work streams on what they've done and what they intend to do. Make sure that everyone's involved, everyone's here that should be here, or certainly everyone is being invited who should be here. Whether they come or not is entirely up to them, but we have to make sure that we're being as inclusive as possible, so we'll go through that. We're looking at the sands area, is that right, Durham people? And we're looking at starting from there and doing a walk up to Palace Green and then back to the sands area where we'll congregate and have the majority of our day. Nothing's been confirmed yet. As I said, it has to go through the various committees at the council, safety advisory people, traffic management people, so there's lots of bureaucracy to get through before we can really pin these things down, and it is a pain, but please be rest assured that we are working on this as a exec committee and we meet in the morning before this meeting. The intention is that we meet at 12. The official gathering is 12. We get everyone there at 12 and we take off for the walk at 12:30, providing an hour for the walk, which it probably won't take that long, but having that hour set aside and then back to wherever the venue is. So at the moment we're using the sands for the sake of argument, right? So during that hour, and once I get through this, by the way, I'll ask you guys if you've got any more questions, and I'll certainly try and answer for other people in the room well as well. We are, we're your butchers, your bakers, your candlestick makers. We're normal human beings, who have suffered and recovered from addiction. So that essentially, it's very easy for this group to get caught up in the mechanics of the actual day. But when you think about the bigger picture, 10,000 recovering people taken to the streets of Durham to say that not only is a solution, but we're here and we're really proud.
We've done the list of it. What's that? A list of agencies put together to go and visit, explain about the recovery walk in County Durham, generate interest and possibly recruit volunteers. I've spoken to the PPO teams in Peter Lee and Claire Bishop Auckland, but we need leaflets for that, so we need to speak about that. Spoken to the patient. Spoken to people at the Fells, but we need leaflets to give to them as well. Volunteer group agreed to speak at mutual aid groups about the walk to recruit volunteers. Volunteer group has identified roles that need to be looked at, and that's like the route marshals, lost and found, meeters and greeters, merchandise stall, and tidy up crew. That's up to now. Thank you.
Right, we had loads of ideas in the cultural to start with, so we've eventually got them all bottomed out to decide what we're doing. And it's going to be a flash mob, which is basically dancers being within the crowd, dressed up as, well, actually I'll come back to that in that bit there. A parade, which will be Disney characters and superheroes, children as well as adults. The precision of Disney characters and superheroes with children running alongside, dressed up too. The recovery boat float, a magical boat with wings, and it's the symbol of the vessel to traverse the recovery journey. And on the boat, a hand-sewn double-sided sail with words of recovery and inspiration and whatever. Then the boat's going to be flanked with stilt walkers throwing fire, 2 juggling and then 2 flicking ribbons, long ribbons. At the end of the walk, or midway, we'll stop where some music will start playing from a van. And there'll be old ladies with shopping bags hidden within the crowd, as an example. And then as soon as that music starts, they'll just transform, this is the flash mob, they'll transform into dancing.
I'm not trying.
Yeah. And then at the end, when the music stops, then they'll open up what they're wearing, and then they'll have recovery t-shirts on. So then all will become apparent when they do that. Or hopefully around the cathedral, if the route is going to end up around the Palace Green, that's when we'll attach the wish lists to the balloons, the helium balloons, and hopefully set them away from the Palace Green, if we can work out that way. And then once inside the cathedral, that's where the art exhibition is going to be, within there.
First of all, we'd like to announce that the fundraising team are off the mark. We've got £230 from the buckets, which is going into the which I don't know if it's going to go to the charity. That's yours, man.
Yeah, we don't
Congratulations for you.
Sorry, Kenny, can I just say that there are other people in the room as well, because like what we did in the buckets went down the centres, but we put them in concert, we did different things. Ricky, Dane, the art group made cards at Christmas that were put for sale, and we sold those. We've been doing breakfasts on Friday morning, we've been having raffles. And I've emptied all the buckets, but we've been making a concerted effort, and we kind of took an executive decision that you might tell us off for, to keep one in concert.
No, thank you very much. I won't tell you off. I won't tell you off when you give me mine, ever. Thank you so much.
You're not getting the house out the last one.
No, really, thank you so much, guys. I mean, there's 230 quid towards your stuff, guys. Thank you.
Well, we arrived a bit late, so I missed a bit at the beginning, but we've just been given our action plan, what we've been doing for the month in the events and festivals group.
Have you found it all right?
Yeah, I've been really looking forward to coming today. I'm just eager to get on with it. And there's a lot of things that we need to know, like where the site's going to be, things like that, but there's a lot we can get on with. Yeah, it's great. You know, I'm getting loads of confidence from this role I'm doing, you know. And it's just good experience, in it. That's what I need, someone like me who's been in using addictions for that long. It's just something different, gets me out of the comfort zone.
My name's Daniel.
Daniel, so what are you doing here today?
We're here at the UK Recovery Walk, the planning meeting for the walk we're having in Durham in September. So it's kind of putting together the whole day. It's been organised by people in Durham, so it's actually putting it together, all the effort of what needs to be done.
I've heard there's got different groups. What group are you in?
I'm kind of floating about a few actually. The fundraising and the cultural group. I've got interest in both, so I'm hanging around there.
Well, are you a bit undecided on which group is winning, are you?
No, I think I've got quite a lot to offer, so I want to kind of take part in kind of a few groups. And
how have you found it here so far?
It's good, it's nice to hear where people are actually putting the action in and kind of making progress with their project plans, and it's good to see everyone. It's always quite a social event, and it's good to have a bit of banter. I was going to say crack now.
My name's Kevin Lewis Brannigan.
What's your role today?
I'm a grateful recovered addict, so I've come along here today to see what the process is into going into the UK Recovery Walk.
Can you give us your name, please?
Michael.
Michael, what's your role today?
I'm the league coordinator for the volunteers group.
How have you found that group?
I'm enjoying it, yeah. I'm enthusiastic about it. It's growing in momentum at the minute. It seems to be a good group.
Do you think you're going to get anything out of it?
I'm not really hoping to get anything out of it. Whatever comes out of it, good, but all I'm in it for at the minute, mate, is to put something back in the community. And that's where I found the recovery last year. So at the UK Recovery Walk, that gives you inspiration to get back in recovery.
Hi Michael, I'm Simon.
What are you doing today, Simon?
We're getting involved in planning the recovery walk for 2015.
And what group are you in?
In the volunteers.
And how are you finding that group today?
I'm finding, search for the words, inspiring. It's great to be a part of something that's going to be so big, contributing to recovery. It's walking the walk.
And how are you looking forward to the walk next year? This year, sorry, how are you looking forward to walking the day?
I'm not really looking that far ahead. I'm just looking forward to getting back in there and doing the work that needs to get the walk put on, basically. Yeah.
So do you think that things are going okay up now?
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of input, a lot of positivity. I think things are starting to come together. Hopefully it'll flourish.
W15, your donation amount, whatever that is, it could be. I don't think you can donate less than £1 actually. And you text it to 70070. So if you could, if you have a mobile phone and if you have a Twitter or a Pinterest or a Facebook account, if you could come and take a photograph of this poster and tweet and Facebook it, we'd really appreciate it.
Where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, amber dreams that you dare to. Oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom.